see if I can.
Okay.
All right. Welcome everybody. Listen, we got a fantastic show lined up for y'all today. Listen, I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this show for a couple years now, especially with the COVID and all the sickness that was going around. Today we're gonna do a show called Monglier Tea. Okay, and Monglier Tea, when I was a young kid, my great grandmother, when we had the flu or we had any kind of a really bad cold, my grandmother would make this Monglier Tea. And listen, you were sweating 30 minutes after you drank this tea. Now, I am a cook and we do cook some things, but I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this tea is pretty rough. It's not the greatest tasting tea, but we got a few things here that's gonna kind of help spice it up a little bit. And the reason why I say that is, I went to our local produce store and I found this Monglier tea, and I said, oh my God, I gotta find out who made this. I gotta contact this lady. And that lady is Miss Rayvin Chevalier. Tell her about it, I said hi.
Hi.
All right, so what I did was I contacted her and I said, listen, I gotta know, would you please come make a video with me? I think people need to learn this. The healing and the medicinal properties of this thing is unbelievable. And I'm gonna let you kind of talk on that a little bit. But Miss Rayvin.
So Mongolia Tea, we were raised on this tea growing up. It kind of got lost in history.
Yeah.
So in 2020, January of 2020, I got sick and I was sick for 30 days. I went to the ER twice. I got a nebulizer and that didn't help my symptoms. I was coughing, I had fever, my whole family was sick, my husband, my children. And everybody seemed to get better except for me. It's about to be 2 years this month.
Okay.
So my mother-in-law asked me if I wanted some Monglier tea. I said, yeah. She said, but it's nasty. So we didn't have the ingredients that I blessed Brave's Brew with. We just had some cream and some sugar. So I put that cream and sugar in there.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, this tea's pretty rough. Honestly,
it's rough.
It is rough.
But the next day, after the 30 days I was sick, I felt like a whole nother different person.
That's right.
The congestion was gone, the fever was gone, the coughing was gone, and after that I just knew that it wasn't available to us, especially my generation. My generation didn't know anything about it.
You know, that kind of got lost in my
history,
family as
yeah.
well. My great-grandmother made it, never got passed down to anybody, and I haven't really had that in a long time.
Because it's so nasty. We got NyQuil now. You know, we got NyQuil, we got Tylenol, we got the nebulizers, we have Theraflu and stuff like that.
Sure.
It wasn't until all this other stuff didn't work that I had to go back to
our roots, right?
Yeah.
Listen, this is
failed me.
I want to say that this is an old recipe that the Creoles and the Cajuns used, and I think they got that from the Native Americans that all came together to make this. So this is a very, very old recipe.
Yep, it's ancient. And me being born in the 90s, I was the first person to ever put it on a store shelf. So I pride myself in that, but I'm also happy that everybody has the convenience of going to buy it without picking the wrong plant and essentially poisoning themselves.
Right.
So.
And we're gonna show you how to make that today.
Yep.
So y'all stay tuned. All right, everybody, Miss Rayvin is gonna let us know everything we have here, and I'm gonna break it down for you on how to make this Monglier tea.
Okay, so we want a 2-to-1 ratio, 2 lemons, 1 orange, our honey, local honey. It's good for your allergies.
That honey is actually made by one of the firemen here at Station 9. He makes his own honey, and it may not be in the prettiest honey bottle, but we use what we got.
Right, repurposing it.
That's right.
I love it. And I say a soft handful of leaves. We're gonna make 4 cups of tea.
Let them know what kind of where that comes from. Okay.
So you can find this on the side of the road. You can also find this within 500 feet of water, any water source. It likes water, it likes salt. We call it Manglier, but the scientific terms are groundsel-bush or sea myrtle. This also can be found in the southeastern parts of the United States.
Yeah, you see, I didn't know that. I just know it as Mongolia tree, right? That's what it is. Okay. Well, we're about to get with it. You ready? All right, let's make it happen. Okay, everybody, we ready? I'm gonna turn things over to Miss Rayvin right here, and she's gonna let you know how to make some medicine, right?
Let's go.
Let's get it. Come on, look, I tell you what, you come right here, and I'm gonna come right here, and I'm gonna get these things cut up for you as you get ready to go.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
So when you're making Monglier tea, you wanna use the branches and the leaves alike. If you're trying to identify this plant, you take one of the branches and you scratch really lightly, and you can see the green exposed. This is where the medicinal properties are. Mr. Coby mentioned that he would sweat 30 minutes after taking it. It's because there's ethanol within these branches. It's safe for you, but it also allows oxygen to flow to your blood, which is why you start to feel better. So I'm just gonna break this into the pot enough so that everything boils. I'm just break the branches in there. Breaking it and mashing it helps release the medicinal properties as well.
See that? I'm learning something today. I love it. I love it.
So put that neat in there.
All right, I like it.
Okay, and then we're going to pour our water. Now the amount of water really doesn't matter. I can make more than 4 cups out of this. But what I wanna do is submerge the branches and the leaves into the water.
Kind of like Cajun cooking, right? Creole cooking.
Absolutely.
Just put it in there what you need. And
Okay.
that's how we do it.
That's right.
All right.
So now I'm just making sure that the branches is submerged in. And I am going to squeeze my orange. This is a Cara orange.
Allons danser un soir mon cher soleil. Allons danser un soir, danser un soir.
So now it's at a rolling ball. Right now I'm just looking at the color. Granted, with the fruits it's gonna be lighter than usual, but it should be like a dark green at this point. You wanna let it boil for about 30 minutes. We're about at minute 29. But you kinda wanna set your intention. Traditionally, this was a healing tea, physically and spiritually. So we just wanna thank God for providing this plant that grows on the side of the road. It's very accessible.
I agree.
And for the healing he's about to do in our bodies with what he provided for us.
Well, listen, while that's cooking for the next 30 minutes, I got a question.
Go ahead.
I see you repping that Bengals shirt right there. You're a Bengals fan. You're going to the Super
Yeah,
Bowl. Bengals going to the
yeah.
Super Bowl, huh?
The Bayou Bengals. So my nephew is a Bengal.
Oh.
Came from LSU, Tyler Shelvin.
Oh, I know Tyler.
So we
Well,
celebrate him.
I know him that he played at LSU. And he played at he actually played at Northside, my alma mater. So hey, listen, Tyler, when you're ready, babe, come on down. We repping Northside people, man. Come make a show with me. I'm ready for you.
Yeah, so we celebrating him until we can't celebrate him no more. I'm gonna keep washing the shirt.
Nothing wrong with that. That's how we roll. You need to get a jersey. You gotta hook you up with
I'm
a
gonna
jersey.
get it. I'm gonna get it. I made the shirt. Actually.
Come on, Tyler, give a jersey.
Look, it got his signature on it too.
There you go. I like it.
I made it myself. Stop print shirts.
There you go. How we looking, man?
Yeah, it's getting darker. It's about ready. We're gonna let it simmer just a little while longer.
Okay. Well, while that's simmering, you tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Rayvin from Lafayette, Louisiana. I went to Lafayette High, graduated in 2010. I was a part of the Lafayette Mighty Lion Marching Band.
Hey, y'all went to the parade, huh? And
Yeah, New
Rose
York,
Bowl
yeah,
parade
Rose
and the
Bowl.
New York parade. All right.
Yeah, I attended BOA, Carnegie Hall twice.
That's impressive.
With UL Children's Chorus when I was 12, and then with the Lafayette High Band. I play violin, piano.
So you're talented. You're not just a good Mongolia Tea maker. You're
No.
pretty talented all the way around. Huh? I like
Yeah,
that.
something
I
like
it.
that. I'm a birth doula, a photographer, makeup artist. Me being a birth doula led me to making tea blends and brews.
Okay.
I would formulate teas for my moms. I also have this labor tea that I never released, but it helps you go into labor within 24 hours. Yeah.
That's impressive.
But Monglier Tea right now with the pandemic is in high
Yeah,
demand.
listen.
So I don't have time. Well, they're making Coby babies.
Yeah, I hear
So
that.
I guess they need the labor brew too.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure that people getting stayed home, quite a few babies were made in that COVID.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the COVID babies. Yeah, I got 2 babies at home. They're not COVID babies, but
Well, I know you spoke early on how you kind of got started on making that when you got sick, but how's your business? You prospering? I know it's hard to get your stuff at Kevin Guidry when they do bring it out.
right. So right now it's just me and my husband working. We're in 25 stores. We just got Champagne and Carencro today.
Okay, good.
Kevin Guidry's, Nunu's, Medicine Bin Pharmacy, Rain Pharmacy, Drug Emporium in Lafayette, Drug Emporium in Shreveport,
There you go.
Red Six Spice Company in Baton Rouge, Our Daily Bread in Baton Rouge.
How about online?
Vermilionville.
You do online?
Yeah, online, Blackbird Botanica.com. You can order online. The jars are safely shipped. If the jars do tend to get broken,
Right.
but I'll replace them right away.
Outstanding. That sounds good. Listen, I'll tell y'all this right now. I know how this tea tastes. Miss Rayvin know how this tea. It's gonna be a little rough, but I'm gonna say this. Look, if you want it, this is what it looks like. Okay? So go online, go to the store she just named, get you some of this tea. Listen, it's outstanding. Compared to this, it still has a little bitter taste to it, but there's nothing compared to that. But listen, let them know what are the medicinal properties that you get out of this thing right here.
Okay, so Braised Brew, which is that right there.
Okay.
It has turmeric, ginger, garlic, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, oranges, lemons, and local honey. So it tastes much better than, just this lazy brew right here. I also have lazy brew. It's just water and Monglier tea together, and then you can add your own ingredients. This is my family recipe, secret processes. And I encourage people to get the lazy brew so that you can start your own traditions with your own family.
All right. Ooh, this pot's bad. I'm losing a half hour tea, babe.
It's all right. It happens.
I'm gonna go roll with that.
Yup. That's enough to do something.
Ooh, that's enough to. I'm putting some honey in mine. You put some honey in yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta have some honey.
I've got to. Cara or not, it's still very, very bitter. So,
There we go. Let me just put that on our cutting board right there.
I'm gonna do honey to taste. You can't have too much honey. This also helps with diabetes.
I'm putting a lot of honey.
Yep. It'll still lower your blood sugar. Mm-hmm.
I might
Do mine like you did yours.
You want 2 on there too?
Yeah. The sweeter the better.
You need it. Trust me when I say you need it.
And that's that good local raw honey.
That's what makes it the best. All right.
Stir that in there.
All right. Our tea is made. Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna try a different recipe today.
Okay. Start some traditions with your family.
We're gonna try a little Captain Coby's in there, right? We're gonna get a little sweet heat with our Monglier tea. And I think, listen, sometimes we got that sore throat. You get a little cayenne pepper in there, or you get some of that, kind of helps soothe that a little bit. So we're gonna try it with a little bit of Captain Coby's. You ready?
That's it.
Not too much. Just a little bit. Okay?
Stir it good.
Stir it good. You just stirring yours? Okay.
And you
All
want
right.
to drink it while it's still spinning.
That's right. So
Go, cheers.
here goes nothing.
I like it.
It's not too bad. Listen, honestly, it's not that bad.
I like it.
You can feel it at the corner of your tongue right there, kind of hit you in that cheek.
Uh-huh.
But listen, I taste it way worse than that. Some of that medicine tastes worse than this, all right? So I'll say this. Honestly, if you want to make some Monglier tea, you think you know how to make it, go out there, make it. It's kind of some old Cajun and Creole remedies. But I'm telling you right now, the best way is this, because I promise you, Rayvin's Mongolia Tea tastes about 1,700 times more better than this one right here, I promise you, okay? So I know what you got in there. You got a great recipe. This is the old-timey, and look, we put a hell of a lot of honey in there, right? We sure did.
And it still tastes pretty bitter.
That's right.
But like you said, we had worse.
So listen, you need a natural remedy, great natural remedy, great for almost everything that ails you. And try it, enjoy it. Keep cooking, and we'll see you in the kitchen.